Hello everyone, welcome to Car and Bike. I am Seshan Vijayaraghavan and this right here is the new Toyota Camry. Now this has been the longest surviving nameplate from Toyota in India and currently it is in its 6th generation. Now if like me you too are a fan of a proper sedan and do not want to join the bandwagon of SUVs and EVs, then this might be a very good alternative. And in this video, I'm going to talk about 3 things that I totally love about the new Camry and 3 shortcomings that might deter some of you out there. But before I move ahead, if you are new to the channel, do subscribe to Car and Bike, and while you're at it, hit that bell notification as well so you never miss an update from us. Firstly, you have the dimensions of a proper full-size sedan. It is long, you have ample wheelbase as well as it is much more sharper now, it is much more stylish and it will grab you all the eyeballs that you desire. But what really impresses you are the luxury features that are offered inside, and that is what elevates the overall experience. Because inside what you get are features that you'll probably find in some of the luxury German cars. Now you have a central armrest which can be folded down, but more importantly a touch panel that offers you controls for your own separate zone of AC. Yes, you get 3-zone AC controls. You have your air vents. You have power controls to adjust the seats as well. So yes, these are reclining seats, so you can simply recline them or you can get them as to your liking, the position that you like. And then you have an electrically adjustable sunshade at the rear as well. Now what you also get here is a proper boss mode. So all you need to do is press these buttons and you can electrically push the front seats ahead and adjust the backrest as well. Up front, both these seats get power adjustability and ventilation function. You get a power adjustable steering column, and you also get a well designed center console with ample space and a wireless phone charger along with 3 Type-C USB ports. Then of course you have the sunroof. Now, one of the biggest highlights of the Camry for me personally has to be its exceptional ride comfort. Yes, the ride quality on this car is simply sublime. It is supple, it takes on all the undulations on the road with great ease, and minimal harshness seeps into the cabin. Be it a big speed bump or a pothole, the Camry handles it with grace. In fact, I was quite surprised that despite having a low ground clearance, it handles the speed bumps that we found on Mumbai roads with great ease. In fact, I did not scrape the bottom even once. The absence of the body roll is something that I particularly like, and that is only possible because this is a proper sedan. And in this era of SUVs, that is something I miss. Now, the biggest plus point of the new Toyota Camry has to be its hybrid system. Yes, the engine itself is not new. It is the same engine as before. However, the hybrid unit has been updated. There is a new electrical unit, and what that has done is added a bump of 12 brake horsepower, which takes the entire output to 227 bhp. Whereas the torque output now stands at 221 Newton meter, and these are substantial numbers. Yes, it is a hybrid car, so it builds up speed gradually. There is a slight resistance if you are trying to floor the throttle right from the get-go. However, if you are easy with the car, then it builds up pace nicely, gradually, and it can do some pretty good numbers. To give you an accurate number, we did a proper city run as well as a highway run. And in the city conditions, we started off with a full tank, drove the car around at speeds of up to 50 to 60 kilometers per hour and covered more than 80 kilometers. And once we filled up the tank again, the Camry had taken up close to 4.4 liters of fuel, and that gave us a fuel efficiency of 18.24 kilometers to the liter. Whereas for the highway run, the exercise was quite similar, and the Camry took up close to 3.6 liters of fuel and that gave us a real world highway fuel efficiency of over 25 kilometers per liter. When you come to the negatives, the one thing that bothers me a lot is that although you get a new layout, the design is fresh, the touch and feel is not that premium. Yes, you get soft touch material right there on the dashboard as well as the center console, but it is a bit squeaky. The panels are a bit squeaky. Even the plastic quality used for the air vents, one up front as well as at the back, they are not of the best quality. They could have been better. And that goes same for some of the other panels that you see on the car. So yes, overall Toyota could have worked upon these aspects to elevate the premiumness of the car. Now, one thing that bugs me is that although you get a 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system, this overall setup is a bit outdated. Android Auto cannot be connected wirelessly, you have to use a cable. Apple CarPlay can be connected wirelessly, although the OS and the overall user interface could have been better. Also, this driver instrument cluster too is very outdated. In fact, this reminds you a bit of Toyota's other cars, including the Innova Krista or even the Innova High Cross. Although it is a digital unit, the readouts, the design could have been better. They could have been slightly more modern in terms of the information that you get here, because right now you don't even get a trip function meter over here. You have to go into the vehicle settings inside the display. Now it is time to address the elephant in the room, and that is the Camry's pricing. Yes, at 48 lakh rupees ex-showroom India, the Camry is steeply priced. But you have to understand that that is because it is a strong hybrid, and currently the taxation on hybrid cars are much higher compared to any other segment. But the fact also remains that at this price point, it is closer to a lot of entry-level luxury cars, and despite that, the Camry offers features that you do not find in those rivals. So it can be a negative in someone's books, but for me, I think it is something that I can live with. While preparing for this video, talking about the good things of the Camry was not the difficult part. The difficult part was finding out those three cons that I mentioned. And those, I think, are the only key things that you need to consider. And at the moment, I feel that the pros certainly outweigh the cons and are much more in number as well. If you agree with us, do let us know in the comments. And if you or someone you know is planning to get the Camry, share this video with them. And if you like it, give it a thumbs up. And for more such video, keep following Car and Bike.